Watching film, I was really concerned, especially that Nichols game, how we were handling pressure, especially late game. To have 9 turnovers against a team that's active like that, and they're long and they're pressing and trapping. They didn't press much tonight, but they play a 1-3-1 zone quite a bit of the game, and they trap a lot of drives randomly. I thought our guys handled that pressure really, really well, and there's one reason why we were able to get really good shots on goal.
Coach, after Saturday night, I know that turnovers were a real emphasis. Won the points off turnovers 21-9, and y'all had fewer turnovers than they did.
Yeah, they pride themselves, and we do too, on creating a little havoc, being active hands, creating some deflections, and for us to create more turnovers than them, especially a team that really prides themselves, and it's well coached and a really good team. For a team that prides themselves in that, to be able to create more turnovers, 14-9 versus them, and scoring 21 points off those turnovers is gigantic. Excuse me, guys. We still got to clean up our defensive rebounds. For some reason or another, we are getting smoked there. So, Winder, you got a water by chance?
Yeah, I was just thinking. Tell you what.
But
Just go ahead. I'll
give me a second.
I'll go get you one.
No, thanks. But we really got to clean that up. 16 offensive rebounds for them, not great. And then obviously having 17 points off those second chance points, not great. So we got to find a way to clean that up, else we're going to get burnt eventually on it.
For a long time, though, y'all were still able to have the lead. Well, y'all were still able to have the lead in second chance points all night.
Yeah, we converted. Your highest points per possession are two things: the first 5 or 6 seconds of the shot clock, and then off second chance points. So, our players are really good. So if we're able to get offensive rebounds, if we're able to get second chance points, or second chances, we're going to convert on a lot of those, and we're going to get second chance points, and we're going to be able to score. Thanks.
That'll help.
We're going to be able to score. So that's a big part of what we do. We talk about TSA all the time for our program, which is 2 shot attempts. We're coming closer to winning that margin where we want to, but we're not there yet.
We've seen this team's ability to go on big runs and points of the game. Y'all did that to close out the first half of that 21-3 run. How much do you see the guys kind of feeding off of, you see 1-3 go in and then you just kind of snowballs from there?
Yeah, we don't. It's been happening a little bit. Like we make a shot and really impacts our juice. We don't want to be necessarily like that. We want to have it all the time. But this team is capable because we have really good offensive players. If we get stops, if we get defensive rebounds, if we cause a little havoc and create some turnovers, that we can put these runs, basically these kill shots, which a kill shot for us are, it's been measured in the NCAA, but a kill shot's a 10-0 run. And it's you have like a 70% chance of winning a basketball game if you go a 10-0 run. So this team being able to get those kill shots is really significant for us. They can really put a team away. And we just got to play 40 minutes, though, no matter what the score is. And some of the casualness late in the game kind of bothered me, and a couple of the offensive rebounds for them kind of bothered me. But, they're a really good basketball team. Little Rock's good, man. They're one of the best teams in the OVC, so it was a tough challenge for us.
I think to go with those runs, I thought KJ and Braden especially did great on putting on ball pressure.
Yeah, we had. This is what's really good about this team. You don't know who it's going to be. It could be our first unit of guys, our second unit of guys. It could be Braden one night. It could be Mason one night. It could be Matisse one night. It could be Javon one night. It could be Freddie one night. Who knows? But those guys able to come in and make a huge impact. I think the 3 guys that really made a huge impact were Braden, Roman with his defensive effort, picking up full court and really pestering the ball, and then KJ with his energy and effort really changed the outflow of the game and has allowed us to go on a quick run there, and then we never really looked back.
How much are you starting to see now, 5 games in the season, guys that you just mentioned, that depth is starting to increase because you can rely on those guys that are coming off that second unit more because they have the more experience and they're providing you more? Yeah,
we have 11 guys I can really go to. Brock's the only one a little bit out of it, not because he can't do it. It's more Freddie is, Freddie, and then DA's giving us pretty good minutes behind that. But I could go with Brock if I wanted to. And Brock's going to be needed at some point. So he's good enough to be up there and make an impact in games. At some point, there's going to be a foul trouble or something like that, or something's going to happen where he's going to have to be relied upon. But I got 11 guys that we can go to and make impacts on games, and that's pretty special to have as a head coach. most teams have coached you have 7, 8 guys deep, and then you don't go past that. And we can go to 11, and I can feel comfortable and trust all 11 guys.
You said that Brock's going to have to be needed at some point. Could next week be that time?
Of course.
to tell?
You never. I mean, again, you never know when your opportunity is going to come, and Brock's going to be ready for that opportunity. And tonight he played 1 minute. The other night he played like 5 or 6, whatever he did. He is going to have an opportunity in this ball club and to make an impact on the game, and who knows when it comes. And he'll be ready for it when it comes. But 3 games in 3 days, preparing us for the Missouri Valley Conference. Because for us to win a conference tournament, we're going to have to win 3 games in 3 days, and for us to go to the NCAA tournament, that's what's probably going to have to happen. So it's a good test for that. It's a good test for our mental and physical abilities, and us being able to deal with adversity and being able to deal with our nutrition and being able to bounce back next night. So hopefully we get a win the first night so we can bounce back against McNeese on the second night.
What's the biggest thing you want to see this team accomplish in the Cayman Islands?
The biggest thing I'd like for the team to accomplish in the Cayman Islands is seeing what we can do. I don't like to get ahead of ourselves or myself particularly, but we got to think big picture. And big picture is Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. I want to see if we can respond for 3 consecutive nights in a row and play championship level basketball for 3 nights in a row for 40 minutes each night. That's what I want to see if we can do. Because it's a big test. We play really good teams that could easily be Missouri Valley Conference champions. George Washington's a top team in the A-10. McNeese is a top team in the Big South, or Southland, whatever the conference they're in. They're one of the top teams that went to the NCAA tournament last year, and Middle Tennessee's a really good team. So it's going to be 3 good competitions, 3 good teams, 3 nights in a row. It will test us and see if we're ready for that magnitude of games when it comes March.
You guys obviously already experienced that tournament setting back in August when you went to the Bahamas. How much can maybe this be a repeat of what you guys experienced in the Bahamas? Maybe not just talking about the wins and things, but as far as continuing to grow the team and continuing to bond.
Mm-hmm. We're definitely going to use it as a bonding moment. We want to keep the main thing. And the main thing is play championship level basketball for 3 straight days. But we're also going to enjoy the experience too. We're going to have fun. We're going to do some more team bonding stuff. What we do now directly impacts what happens later in the year. So we want to make sure our team is one cohesive unit throughout the year, and we're making sure we have a good time while we play hard and work hard and do it for each other.